This is the Goin Deep Show. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the program tonight. Mr. Kleen's in the studio. Wait a minute, I gotta turn you on. I gotta flick your fucking bean, Kleen.
Greetings, everyone. Bean flicking, huh?
Fucking Kleen's cleaning his goddamn bean. Kleen is here. He's sucking down so many beers. It's insanity. You're not gonna believe how many fucking beers he's sucking down. I have some issues. I have some pregame issues that I want to talk to you, but I want to do it live on the program. Kleen, if there's one thing that I think we definitely need to do is develop a drinking game based on Kleen's tendencies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Kleen's tendencies. So
Kleen's tendencies.
I have a lot of tendencies.
Which the one would be anytime you hear the term "speaking of."
Oh yeah, I know. I used to say that too much.
You'd say "speaking of," but the thing I was noticing about today's episode of the program, which came out, it was like at 7:00, an hour later than normal. Everybody, in case you haven't figured out, people who are fans and friends of the podcast here, we are now releasing the show on a very strict regimen, okay? We're strict as fucking strict can be. So if 6 a.m., the show kicks into your freaking whatever damn pod thing you're doing. Pod. What the fuck is pod? Why did they pod?
Well, that all started from the iPods back in the day.
What kind of pretentious bullshit is that? I have a little pod of music or whatever the fuck. I always thought it meant like play of the day pod. That was something that the CNN Sports Tonight used to have. At 11 o'clock, they would have a sports show at 11.
Okay.
At the end of the day, they had the play of the day. They pick one clip that was the play of the day. I always thought that was the thing. So when they came out with the iPod, I always kind of associated the play of the day with the iPod. So it's just that's a little into my head. But Kleen, today's episode of the program, I'm sitting there, I'm doing show notes on it. I'm like, how many times is this motherfucker gonna interrupt? We talking, and here's the thing.
I have a bad habit, real bad habit.
What I notice is, I start doing it then. You're talking, and I'm fucking interrupting you.
I'm an enabler. That's why.
It's so bad. It's bad.
I'm a fun friend.
But that's part of your manly essence, Kleen. You do. You have this kind of, I'm gonna fucking interrupt your goddamn shit no matter what.
It's a playful child, the inner playful child in me.
Oh, Mr. Kleen's playful childiness. So tonight, I just got done with baseball practice. This is a weekly thing here prior to the Thursday episodes of the program. And I come out here, I get this shit ready, and Endo and I are on the same wavelength when it comes to a lot of stuff. On other stuff, we bash heads. We don't just bash heads. We're both Geminis, so when things are going good, they're going great. When things are going shitty, we're fucking just wanting to just slam each other, okay? Body slam. So she comes out here while I'm getting everything ready for the show tonight, and she sits down here and she's like, "I think I need to go to Ideal Party Store." And I'm like, "God damn it, get out of my head." There's been times where I have literally said some shit, and she will repeat the same shit that I've said. Mm-hmm. And
I know the feeling.
It's a weird kind of thing when your girl can just repeat.
It's funny as hell. You would laugh at Kucha and I's conversations because she interrupts just as much as I do. We interrupt each other constantly. It's hilarious.
It's not good.
But then we know what we're gonna say. The other one's gonna say, which is even, makes it even.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
It's hilarious.
Kleen, tonight before the podcast, I say podcast now.
I think you should podcast one more time.
Podcast. I was going through some notes and things, and I found this story. Last night, the Reds broadcaster, Cincinnati Reds broadcaster, Tom Brenneman, he's got a pretty famous voice. If you heard his voice, you'd probably recognize it.
I don't recognize the name, but I'm sure I know his voice because I've watched the Cincinnati Reds quite a few times on TV.
He got caught, live mic, hot mic, and he was saying bad words, Kleen.
Uh-oh.
What do you think the bad word that he said was?
I bet you said like damn or bitch or something like that.
No.
Or asshole.
Is damn a bad word?
Well, I don't know. Some people like freak out over the simplest words, so I was assuming it was going to be something simple.
It kind of is.
Like
everybody's.
Did he say fucktard?
No, he said fag.
Fag?
Is fag that bad of a fucking word? Am I in the wrong here?
I mean, I think everybody's too butthurt over different words.
Could not agree more, Kleen. I could not agree more.
Yeah, I don't know.
I had this deep conversation with Endo about saying words that certain people don't want. I don't want to hear that word.
I mean, if they had a derogatory term for straight people, okay, would it really bother you if someone said it? I don't give a shit.
No.
I could care less what people say.
So we came to this conclusion that we were trying to find things that offended us, and I think the only thing that I could narrow down that really offended me is like animal cruelty.
Well, yeah, that's
animal cruelty.
That's just plain dickish,
And then like pedophiles are very close second.
Yeah.
But, I mean, animal cruelty because their animals are really kind of. They don't have it. They're just innocent.
They don't have a way of
creatures,
telling anybody.
No,
at least
they don't.
At least a kid could tell. You know what I mean?
That's why there's a bunch of fucking people boofing animals out there. Kleen. Boofing animals.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Kleen. Weren't you the guy who said you had peanut butter on your dong and let the cat lick it off?
No.
Oh, that must have been one of our other friends.
That definitely wasn't me.
Wasn't you?
I've never had even a slight inkling. I don't know how to say it. I'm not even screwing up the word. Never a slight thought of how to, do something crazy.
So
like
what you're telling me is you never thought of the thing that I just thought of? Oh shit! That means I've thought of some crazier shit than you.
I know.
Is that what you're telling me?
I'm telling you. I think.
Fucking shit. What hope is there for me if I'm thinking crazier shit than you?
I know. Hey, it means you're growing.
I'm definitely growing. I'll tell you that much, man. There's a beard, dude. I don't know what it is about this whole fucking quarantine COVID shit. Dude, I've been eating look, I'm on webcam. I look at my fucking self. I got this fucking gut. I got this fucking gunt. I got a goddamn gunt. It's huge. It's I got a whole extra layer of winter. Usually I trim down this time of the year for the winter, and I got an extra layer. I got an extra sweater kick in here.
No, what are we doing? We changing spots? You're becoming Mr. Clean. You're gonna shave your head next, and I'm gonna have to get thin and grow my hair.
I'm probably definitely not gonna.
I'll have to grow my hair somehow. I don't know.
I'm definitely not shaving my head. Dude.
I'll have to get a chia plant, chia pet implant.
Chia. Okay, so back to what I was saying though. I think I caught audio of this. I captured the moment when this motherfucker says his dastardly fag word. Okay. And all this occurs to me. And every time I see somebody having a bad time saying wrong words, all this does to me is it makes me go oh, fucking shit. How many goddamn bad words have I said? The last show that I released, how many times did I say cunt in the first 5 minutes?
Oh, jeez. Quite a bit.
It's go to bed 14,000.
I think we have a swearing problem. First step.
I think the world has a non-swearing problem.
Right, exactly.
I think there's always the yin to the yang. There's always got to be the opposite end. Because if you start tailing off and everybody becomes this big pussy thing, then it just what's next? You can't say oh darn gosh golly.
Well, you really think think about it. The word fuck even, okay? That can have so many meanings.
I love the fuck.
You're you're happy. You're fuck, that's awesome. You're fuck you. All it has derogatory and positive things. It can be happy or sad or pissed off or.
The fuck word is my favorite of all of them. You know why? Because it's just so many uses and it's in the face, man. People can't handle that word. That's the one. When you hear that word, it's whoa. There you don't use that one in fun.
Right.
Well, unless you're fucking. I mean, then fuck me. Fuck, right. Again, that's used in fun for that respect.
Well, you could use it in like this, fucking hey, that was awesome.
Yeah. But he just said fag. He said something about they must have been traveling to San Francisco. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, here's the story. They're going to San Fran. I'm again guessing. I only caught the clip of what he was talking about, and he said something to the effect of. The fag capital of the world or something, or the fag central or fag city or the faggiest city of the, I don't know. I got the clip. Let me find
the man's not wrong, technically.
No,
for United States it is, I mean, typically.
Right, so here's the thing. And I'm glad you say that he's probably not wrong, because that's the most difficult thing I've been finding recently is just that when you say something that is accurate and people lose their minds.
Right.
Wait a minute. I said the stereotypical thing that everyone can pretty much agree on, and you're losing your fucking mind about that?
Right, yeah. This political...
I mean, what the fuck is happening? Why? I'm baffled by that. I don't want to hear the real shit. Please stop it with the real shit that makes me think. I do not want to think.
I think people I don't think, and we all know that people are just too soft. I mean, political correctness is just out of control. Just I understand.
I had a theory
having some
about
rhyme
this.
and reason and morals, and common sense, but you shouldn't be bashing people all the time. But
Right.
if you say something, as a joke or this or that, I'm sure they say a lot of. I'm sure they tell a lot of jokes about straight people. You know what I mean?
I had a little bit of a theory about this today with Endo. I wish I could remember what the fuck the theory was. It had to do a lot with, self-esteem and people telling you need to feel good and all this stuff. And I kind of circled back and I said, you know what? I think where it all kind of went into Pussyville is when everyone decided that bullies weren't a good thing. Okay, I can agree with you.
Right.
If I'm getting bullied or somebody's getting bullied, as a parent watching a kid get bullied, that may not be something you want. You definitely don't want your kid to be bullied.
Yeah, exactly.
But on the flip side of that kid's gonna get tough. That kid's gonna think to themselves, fuck this guy. This is the kind of guy that I'm gonna rail against for the rest of my life, and I'm gonna improve, and I'm gonna be something, and then I'm gonna show this motherfucker who's bullying me right now. So it creates this
a learning curve.
Right. So if you take that bully out of the situation, and everybody's like, "Hey, this is great. Life is great. I love life. Life is the best thing ever." And then they stubbed their toe one time because they didn't get bullied and they didn't toughen up. And it's the end of the fucking world. I got a sliver. Ah! They didn't get the fucking, what? The strong, the weak, the survival of the fittest. If everyone gets to be the fittest and then they do one stupid little fucking thing and then their mind is blown with, oh my God. This is what it has led to, where everybody is just a big pussy now, and they can't hear anything that is in disagreement of the minuscule pea-brain shit that they think. I think the bully was a good thing. I really do. It builds people into the character that they're gonna become.
And if you really look at it in a roundabout, twisted way, with all the politically correct stuff, it has actually been twisted. The tables have been turned, and it's actually almost like a reverse bullying, where like if you're not completely politically correct, they bash you and make fun of you and do this or that. All over.
And part of me though believes this is all troll, man. They're just trolling these motherfuckers. Yeah. Because you can go right now. We can decide to mess with anybody.
Oh yeah,
we can mess with anybody. We'll say tonight, let's go. We're gonna go to the bar, and we're just gonna do nothing but fuck with fucking bartenders. Okay. Right. We're gonna say the opposite shit. We're gonna just mess with them. You can literally go and just fuck with anybody. What the internet has allowed you to do is do that without having to face the consequences of looking somebody in the eye, and
possibly getting bashed in the face.
Get possibly getting the shit kicked out of you. So, I just think it's everyone's a big pussy.
Yeah,
everyone's a big pussy.
They don't have to deal with the consequences, and everybody always says, and it's kind of cliche to say it, but it is true. The world's a big participation trophy.
Yes.
Like everybody, think about it. A lot of sports teams, even that's one thing I was really.
Oh my God! I participated in that trophy.
I was really happy that my daughter's playing travel softball.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the kids make it. You got to be good
Fuck
enough.
them.
I mean, the majority of them don't.
Because they're fucking terrible.
No, but that's good. That teaches them adversity and the ability to work through things and not always have everything so happy.
You ever think about your girl? Your girlfriend, not your daughter.
Okay.
And you think to yourself, how much maintenance she has to do on her pussy?
Well, yeah, it's a lot of fucking work, I'm sure.
How much maintenance?
Yeah, seriously. Women have they've got a lot of stuff they got to do.
I'm throwing this shout to Zaldor. Okay, Zaldor, my man, Zaldor. Okay, he sends me a text message the other day, and it's just a link to a Twitter video. All right, in this video is Cardi B. Do you know who this fucking bitch Cardi B is?
Oh yeah.
She's got this. She used to be a stripper. She was on Stern a while back. She's a former fucking stripper. She is a literal piece of work. This is a clip that he sent to me. And Kleen, you are going to fucking love this. This is going to lead us into the second half of our podcast. You're really going to love this. Okay, listen to this motherfucking shit. Actually, we're going to have a little segue here. What's on tap, Mr. Kleen? Let's talk about what we're drinking.
I'm drinking a McDonald's lovely coffee.
I'm drinking an Orange Whip by Rochester Mills Beer. Great milkshake IPA. One of my favorites that I've been drinking a lot lately. I have on deck, I have a Final Absolution, and we're going to talk about Cardi B's dirty fucking nasty ass. And this is something that she has talked about here, about This is the pussy maintenance, okay, Kleen. You got this is very eye opening for me. Listen to this shit.
And I'm doing this video so y'all can keep y'all pussy on WAP. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you bitches got the damn dry ass pussy because y'all pH balance is off. And you wanna know why? It's not because you born with it. It's because y'all keep fucking these dirty ass niggas. And y'all bitches is shy to tell these niggas that they dick is hot. You gotta tell babe, yo, your dick smell like mustard, my nigga. You wanna throw my pH balance off. Y'all bitches be fucking these little dirty ass niggas. Y'all be sucking they dick and shit. And y'all be gagging on it. And y'all think y'all gagging on it because the dick is big. But no, bitch, it's because it stink. Another thing is, right, why your pH balance is throwing off, because y'all bitches need to fucking brush your teeth before you suck dick. Y'all eating barbecue ribs the whole day, bacon, egg, and cheese. Then you suck your nigga dick, and right after, he directly put it inside your pussy. Now you got bacon, egg, and cheese grease inside your pussy. You know what I'm saying? I'm only giving y'all this advice because I love you. If you don't want to take advice, alright then, bitch. Roll the dice and keep walking around with that dehydrated pussy. Like I said, I love y'all, and this is for y'all to keep the WAP.
Wow.
What do you think?
I think she's kind of accurate.
I know. That's the thing I was shocked by. I'm like, wait a sec. She is actually saying some shit that I had never thought about.
Yeah.
These fucking bitches, man. They
Don't
suck
let your chick suck your dick after eating a bacon, egg, and cheeseburger. I didn't know they made bacon, egg, and cheeseburgers.
I don't think it was a bacon, egg, and cheeseburger.
Oh, no.
I think you just said bacon, egg, and cheese. Then
Oh,
she
okay.
said bitch right after.
Oh, bitch. Okay.
This,
I was like, I'm down for a bacon, egg, and cheeseburger, though.
Dude, I think you just invented the best thing McDonald's could ever create right there.
Right.
The bacon, egg, and
Just throw a
cheeseburger.
fucking bacon, egg, and cheese right in the middle of the Big Mac, baby. Just do it.
So this brought a lot of shit to my attention. First of all, I love the fucking just the way she talks. She don't give a shit. Yeah. Calling these bitches out, dropping N-bombs like crazy, just fucking letting it all hang out. But she did bring up a good point. If you're fucking if you're going all day eating all the food that you eat, it could be fucking beef jerky. Could be a goddamn Caesar salad. It could be fucking pizza. It could be anything you eat all day. If you don't brush your teeth before she fucking sucks your dick, everything that she has had in her mouth is literally getting slathered all over your dick.
Well, think about it. Even if someone like drank like 2-3 cups of coffee and they had cream and sugar on it, stuff like that, all that sugar is gonna be on their tongue and stuff like that. So I mean, it's gonna absorb into your system, but it seems like you'd have traces of it at least in your mouth.
It's just I'd never even did it ever occur to you, Kleen, to think that?
No.
Cardi B is a genius, dude.
I know.
She could be.
She's ahead of her time.
She's like Neil deGrasse Tyson for fucking hookers. You know what I'm saying? She knows way more.
I love that guy.
Neil deGrasse.
Yeah, I do.
This is Cardi B deGrasse Tyson right here. She knows what the fuck she's talking about.
That'd be a perfect match made in heaven between those two, huh?
I love.
You remember? Imagine trying to have an intelligent conversation with her.
Dude, her having an intelligent conversation with anybody is like a lesson. She was on Howard Stern, and I listened to that episode, and I'm just like,
I mean, she's definitely a character. I mean, she's definitely very popular.
Listen to the way
I do like some of her rap.
I'm just gonna zip to the midway point on that video again. Listen to this shit again.
Y'all be gagging on it. Y'all think
y'all be gagging on it. I'm pulling that. I'm pulling that clip.
Gagging on it because the dick is big, but no, bitch, it's because it stink. Another thing is,
you're gagging on it because it stank. I love that. I love her. I think I'm falling in love with her just because she's so fucking obnoxious. I love obnoxious chicks, man. I think that's great when you can say, what's on your mind. And she's obviously hamming it up for the camera. These fucking bitches do this. They're like, I'm on camera now. She's wearing this like weird fucking dress that's half hanging off of her. Her body, what kind of a body she got? She have regular ghetto booty, like big old butt and stuff.
She's slightly thinner. She does have around her ass and stuff. But she's not.
How old is she?
She's probably in her early 30s.
Didn't she just have a kid or something? I remember when she was on Stern. I don't think
she's very old. I think she's probably in her early 30s.
But just the way she fucking talks and says shit. Could you ever date somebody like this?
I don't know, man.
That'd be hard, dude. I think I couldn't
I
stand the fucking over the top ghetto shit.
I hooked up with a chick once that was really ghetto, and I was like, this is just too much for me.
I don't know if I could pull that.
I disappeared.
Shit off.
I done ghosted her.
Did you have like brothers that were black guys and stuff, or they were? I mean, you ghosted her?
Yeah.
Did you do that? Do you do that sometime?
I've probably only done it like 3 times in my life. Just kind of.
I guess you know what I would have to think that my last relationship was kind of a ghost relationship. I ghosted her.
That happens.
Just because it just got intense, man. I did not need the nonsense anymore.
Right.
I'm
Sometimes
just
the
like,
drama's just not worth it.
give me the hell out of this thing. I don't want it. It was, there were certain aspects of it that were just like, this is way too much. You got to get the fuck out of this. Got to get the fuck out. So, Kleen, let's talk about what is happening probably the first week of October if things go well. I know we're heading into we don't know.
Questionable.
Everything's uncertain now with the COVID and people kissing with masks on and shit.
Yeah.
You got to make out with a mask now. You hear this? You hear this?
Yeah, supposedly. Yeah.
Do you make out with your chick? I don't make out with my girl. We don't kiss that. We don't kiss, and that's
really?
To me, part of it is like, I don't know. When you get older, it's like, I don't know. That shit you did in high school and grade school and all this.
I enjoy the kissing, actually.
It gets me boners. It does. If I make out, it gives me a big fucking rock hard boner.
Oh,
but
yeah. That's a good feeling.
It is. It is a good feeling. But I don't know, man. Something about I think the COVID has got me freaked out. I don't want anybody extra salivas and ointments and juices and what do they call them, droplets and shit. I don't need the droplets. We don't want droplets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're licking places just as bad, if not worse, than your mouth, probably.
Right.
Well, actually, probably
can you
your
get
mouth
COVID by eating pussy?
I don't know.
Is that a thing?
I would assume so. It's bodily fluids.
I don't want that.
I don't know.
Clean. Why?
I don't know. It's it's a good question.
Nobody wants that, Clean.
No.
There's a school though, Toronto. I think it was up in Canada. Canadians, they're
Canucks.
They're cautious of this shit, man. So they're with everybody going back to school, they're worried that all the kids are gonna come back and start sucking face and sucking fucking pussies and titties and dicks and shit, and everything's gonna go fucking crazy with transferring things back and forth.
It sounds like a big fucking orgy. It doesn't even sound like school.
You're not gonna stop. Well, I think college campuses, when everybody goes back to school, has to be a very, very close second only to like the Olympic Village for debaucherous sex craziness.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I never lived on campus. I wish I would have.
Right. I never lived on campus either. I went to parties and shit down at State, and I went to parties at Central Michigan, and I've been in the environment many, many times. So you see what you see, you get into some shit that you get into, but I don't know. In a world, I can't imagine now I'm going to college. Yeah, it's going to be the best time of my life. Yeah. Oh, shit, I got to wear a mask to fucking make out. I can't fucking do anything.
A lot of them are not even choosing to open up and doing online only. They're mentioning a couple colleges right now that are doing that. And a lot of the programs like CMU and stuff like that, their sports all shut down, canceling the season.
Yeah, it's weird. I can't even like fathom being involved in any of that kind of shit. I'm just glad I'm the age I am now, and so I don't have to deal with that shit.
Yep.
God. Okay. Do you have any opinions on how many times during your day, week, month you should get some pussy?
Jeez. Ideally or realistically?
That's actually the better way to approach it, I think. Right there. Realistically, what are you gonna do? What do you think? Go with expectation first. Go with what you think you need and what you want.
I think very realistically with my current partner, 3 times a week, easy, if not more.
3 times a week.
If not more. Actually, I could see it daily. Really, if we lived together, it'd be daily, at least once, if not twice.
Right.
Because she's got a nice high sex drive like me, so
that's good. And here's the thing, okay,
which is awesome.
Kids, first of all, fuck that up. Work schedules, fuck that up. And then, realistically, your urge to do it.
Oh yeah.
Is gonna fuck that up too.
Oh yeah. With the kids, and stuff like that. It's difficult sometimes. Fit it in, sneak it, That's where the spanking blanket came into handy out on the porch the one night.
The reason I bring this up is there's a story I read today about a woman who was arrested after her husband killed himself. And the reason he killed himself was because she was not giving him enough sex.
Oh, wow.
Husband kills himself because of his lack of sex. His wife is arrested when the mother-in-law accuses her of not having sex with him, which led to him murdering his own self.
In all honesty, it's really sad. But at the same time, that dude was a loyal motherfucker because he could have went and got some side pussy anytime, probably, unless he was hideous. And even then, he could have probably still got some side pussy because there's some crazy bitches get them drunk enough and they'll sleep with anybody.
He's coming to us from India, first of all, which is a little bit of a twisted,
that's
little,
it's a little rough there.
little
Yeah,
area to this. It's different culture.
I
different
thought
things.
I thought it was their duty there to serve their man, in a roundabout way. In certain Middle Eastern countries, I don't know about India, but I know in the Middle East they just take them whenever they want.
This bitch was not having it. A husband of an Indian killed himself because of a lack of sex before his grieving wife was arrested on suspicion of abatement to suicide. So what is abatement? A-B-E-T-M-E-N-T.
I think it's
suicide. Was that
I believe,
she had former knowledge that he was going to kill, or that she told him to go?
I think
fuck you, go kill yourself. That kind of a thing.
I don't know the legal term for it, but I think it has something to do with like actually forcing him or causing the death itself. Abatement, I believe. What
do you mean forcing?
Well, not forcing, but you know what I mean. Like being the cause, the main cause of the death.
Like if you leave a goddamn suicide letter and say that your wife wasn't fucking you enough, she could go to jail for it. Is that what you're telling me?
Possibly. I don't know. Like I said, I'm no lawyer, and
he was 32 years old.
I could Google that.
His wife was 32. His 55-year-old mother, she was accused the woman of causing mental stress to their relationship, and which is the reason why it failed. Discovered that they were sleeping in separate beds after paying a visit to the married couple's home. After this was a 22 months clean. Can you imagine 22 months of not getting any pussy and staying loyal to the pussy you have? Can you imagine that?
No, that's different because the word abatement, it says often in legal use, the ending, reduction, or lessening of something. So that
She lessened his fucking life.
So lessening of sex, maybe, or ending, or whatever. So.
Right. So she kind of. This is another one of those instances.
So I was completely wrong.
I know over the course of my life and even into the relationship I have right now, a lot of women hold this pussy on a pedestal. Do you have this instance? Clean, you ever had these instances where the woman is like, I got the pussy, you got to do what I want?
Yeah.
I'm like, I got the dick, go fuck yourself, I can jerk off.
Right. Or I can go bang someone else if you're not going to give it up.
That's very true. It's very true. The thing is, if you're in a legit relationship with somebody, you don't want to just go fucking
right. No, of course
someone
not.
else. You want to be
because you love them.
You want to be locked in with the person that you want to be locked in with, and you want to get as much as you can get. You know what I mean? And that's, to me, that's an important part of life. You're not getting any younger. You're not getting more pussy down the road. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Guess what? You're getting less pussy every fucking day.
Well, to be completely honest, because I've been single for so long, but I found as I got older, it was easier to get laid. Way easier. Because maybe because I had a little better game because I'm not afraid to talk to people.
Or you have lower standards.
Well, the combination of both, But yeah, no, I've slept with chicks that are way uglier than me and chicks that are way hotter. So I've had both. And I think women are just a little bit more open nowadays. And as you get older, you find these crazy young women that are into older dudes. And they just want to bang you because you're an older guy. They're all attracted.
So when you were young, did you ever do that and think that about the older women too, though?
No, I never really. Well, I did date one chick that was like 4 years older than me when I was younger for a short period of time. But I was always pretty much my age group or younger all my whole life, pretty much.
Hey, but the kid, this is the Goin Deep Show. I don't even know what the hell we talked about. We brought up a bunch of topics, and that's usually what we do here. We let our mouths just fucking run. And that's what it's all fucking about. Mr. Kleen, do you have any final words?
As usual, clean it if it's dirty.
If you'd like to visit us, go to 8hole.com, 8HOL.com. You can also go to goindeepshow.com, GOINDEEPSHOW.com. Hit that up, and we will see everyone soon. Make sure you chill to the next one. That was good, Kleen,
That was a good
man.
show, man. That was a good show.
I don't even know what the fuck we talked about, which is what I like.
Sweet. We still got time to do another
You gonna
one.
take a smoke break and do one more?
Quick quick one?
Yep. Let me just.
Wait, it's only 9:11. So.
Yep. We'll go take a quickie break here. Let me put the.
Cool that a little bit, 'cause I got to wear this stupid thing because I got my work shirt on.
Let me put the. Let me. I gotta play some. We just wrapped up the first. We're gonna do one more, and then he's got to go to work. So.
Mr. Kleen. Hi. How are you, my man? How are you? Are you sure you're okay, Kleen?
I'm doing okay.
Okay. Talk to me, Kleen.
Okay, devil.
I am the goddamn devil, motherfuck. Motherfuck the fag. Fucking faggot. Fucking motherfuck. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm on camera. See, people see me now. Shit. They know I'm faking all of this shit.
They know.
That the lesbian is just me.
I think the lesbian should talk to LB when he comes in.
Okay.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
She's got a love interest in LB. How about that? We'll run with that.
The lesbian loves L to the B.
Yeah. She wants him to slip the pork sausage to her.
Okay, so it's 9:24.
Yeah, it worked out perfect tonight with being able to start right at 8:30 or so, right around there. It was perfect.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I just texted to see if those guys are coming out to jump on the mics with us too.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I definitely want them to.
Cool beans.
One thing we need to do, Kleen, is
What's
some
that?
promos. We haven't done any promos
I know.
in a while.
We used to do our fake commercials too. Those were always fun. We used to have so much fun writing that stupid bullshit. Coming up with ideas. I think I'll do that at work tonight. I'm gonna write down probably about 20 crazy commercial ideas if I can do it, pull it off. I'm sure I can. Promos and
Okay.
I still crack up every time I hear that one promo.
Oh god, yeah, the one that we done. Okay. All right, let's start. He's gonna hold off and not come in right now.
Okay.
Gee, I wonder who's listening. Yeah. So we're gonna say offensive shit. Because that's what we're all about here.
So it actually tells you who logs in then, or what?
I can see everything.
Oh.
Come on. You think I don't know what's going on here? You think I don't keep track of things? Come on. Yeah. Kleen, you know me better than this. You know me way better than this.
I know.
Time to musk up.
Don't give me this bullshit. Do my work. Just a second.
Oh, nice.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Okay.
Heard throbbing member.
All right, intro. Here we go. Need to grab that new fucking mouse. This one is too fucking messed up. Fade. There we go. Okay, there we go. Boom, 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 ba-doo, boom. All right, hit that. Boom. Boom.
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Goin Deep Show.
Farting for the powers of evil. Because good is dumb, everybody. I'm the kid. Welcome to the goddamn Goin Deep Show.
Uh-oh.
In studio tonight, Mr. Kleen.
Greetings, everyone.
How's it going, man?
Good, going real well.
We're throwing shit across the room at each other, drinking some beers, causing some trouble, talking about all sorts of things.
Time to musk up.
If you'd like to reach the program, send us an email, studio at Goin Deep Show. That's how you do it. That's how shit rolls here.
That is a scientific fact!
On the fucking podcast. The other day, I was listening to a radio show, and they were talking about peeing.
Peeing.
Supposedly, this pee that we all have within us is a special ointment that cures things and causes all sorts of, great, wonderful powers. Kleen, do you ever think that your pee is the powerful juice that is just the... Wouldn't that be the hilariousness of anything?
No,
If you want to live forever, all you got to do is drink your own fucking pee. Can you imagine if that is the thing that would be the cause of living forever?
What was the issue with Gandhi? Remember Gandhi
I
drinking
don't.
his pee for a period of time or something like that?
I don't know anything about fucking Gandhi.
Yeah, I know just enough to be dangerous. That's about it.
Here's what happened. I have awful toes, man. They're the worst toes ever in the history of toes.
Oh, really?
I had a hammer fall on it one time and fucking
geez.
damaged toe, and then fungi and all sorts of nasty shit. Just nasty, awful toes, right?
Well, I know. Speaking of, there you go. Speaking of,
there's your drinking game, everybody. Hit your first shot of the
first
night.
shot. But back in the day, in the military, they used to recommend peeing on your feet in the shower when you had athlete's foot.
That's exactly what I was gonna bring up. Like, is this a real thing?
I don't know.
Are you just fucking with me?
No,
You trying to get me to pee on myself?
No, this was back in the 80s. My cousin was telling me about this. He was in the Marine Corps.
That's real?
Back in 84, I think it was, when he first enlisted.
So how do you hear about this peeing on yourself thing?
Well, he told me about it. So they were told that if they had athlete's foot, to piss on their feet in the shower.
So what you're telling me is Donald Trump is way ahead of his time. He was probably peeing on bitches way back then, and this is the thing that we should all be doing.
Well, R. Kelly too, right? Wasn't he? Was he into peeing and pooping
I
on
don't see
people's stuff?
nothing wrong with a little piss in your bitch. Piss on that bitch. Piss on that fucking bitch. You ever peed on a chick before?
No, never will. I'm not into that.
I tried to pee on Endo once in the fucking shower.
Oh, in the shower? Okay, well.
Yeah, I tried it, and I never seen her move like that in my
She's
life.
like fucking Matrix.
She's like,
move.
like fucking, like I tried to pee on her.
She's like.
She thought I tried to pee.
She's like Neo in the Matrix moving. She's like busting those crazy moves.
But I don't know, man. How do you pee on your own fucking feet?
I don't know. Just aim down and piss on your feet, I guess. I don't know. You probably put it out a little bit and pee on that one, and then
Okay,
put
so
the next
like
one. I don't know. I've never done it.
Would you not think, like, if it was the cure-all for the fucking toe shit and athlete's foot and the fungus or any of this situation, that you would need to pee it into, like, a bowl or some type of thing you can put your foot in?
I do know for a fact that my cousin went to a dermatologist years ago because she had really bad acne. And
they pissed on her face?
No, they recommend.
They did?
They recommend peeing on a washcloth and blotting your face with it.
Are you fucking serious?
This again was a long time ago. So I don't know if there's something in it that can, the pH level will neutralize something with the acidity in your skin or what. I have no clue.
I think what we need to do is talk to Cardi B.
There you go. Does she pee on?
Cardi B would know, because Cardi B is that fat ass of Cardi B.
Well, yeah.
She's got to be.
Because if his dick stink, don't let him stick it in you.
If it smells like goddamn bacon egg, jeez, fucking bitch.
We gotta try a bacon, egg, and cheese hamburger sometime. We're gonna make it here on the show. We should cook it up for like before the show and try them out and see what they taste like.
Do you remember the time you came in and we did fucking Irish car bombs?
I love Irish car bombs.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, that's been a long time, man.
You did some insanity Irish car bombs though. They were like huge. They were like a full fucking
I do
bottle of Guinness
I do the whole
2
thing.
shots of shit.
I don't do the half bottle. I do the whole bottle.
Do you remember how fucking destroyed we were that episode? We need to go find that show.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite fucking shows. Eckler was in. You came in. You brought the whole situation. And we did the damn Irish car bombs. I love Irish car bombs.
I do too. They taste really good. They kind of remind me of like
fucking good, man.
I don't know. I love
God.
Uh-oh.
I haven't had one of those
Irish
in probably over a year.
car fucking bombs. I have. I need to pull a clip here. Wally. He has something called Wally's Outrage Minutes. He's done this from time to time, where he'll call the listener line and he'll go off for like a minute or two just fucking shit. And it's stuff that's current events kind of thing or stuff that's pissing him off during all this COVID crap. So I have a Wally's Outrage Minute here. If my voicemail will allow me to pull it up here. We use Google Voice for our listener line calls and stuff like that. So we want to make sure that I can pull this fucking thing up here. I got to pull up my email, Kleen. What email do you use, Kleen? Not for nerd. It's nerd time with Kleen.
No, I just use my old-fashioned Gmail.
What was that, Kleen?
Gmail.
It's time for Mr. Kleen.
What is that? It smells like a turd covered in burnt hair.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull up this voicemail from Wally because he sent this the other day. Kleen, do you ever drink and drive? Like, is this?
No, I don't drink and drive because I might spill.
This is perfect timing here. Okay, listen to this shit. This is fucking Wally. He called in the other day. He's not happy. Listen to this.
Good day, mates. GDS listeners, this is Wally. Was drinking brewskis, trying to fix the brakes on the car. Ran into troubles, of course. Fuck that. That's not the outrage. Summer night. I'll give a shout out before my outrage minute of the day to the Liverpool Football Club fans around the world, myself included, because I'm the only one that I know. The only time as a man I've cried is over spilt beer, bad boobies, and Liverpool won the English League. Been crying every day since. Not ashamed of it. Anyways, on the way home today, as most of you also enjoy, picked up a 60 with Sam Adams because the Patriots are in control. 5 seconds later, into the ride, popping the first top, not even out of the city, you know what happened. I spilt the whole goddamn beer, flipped into my cup holder. Luckily, by the grace of an angel, it all poured into the cup holders, in the pen holders, and whatever else. Oh, my cell phone was in there. But, you know, I'm an athlete, so I got that bastard out. But most of the beer gone. Whole thing smells like beer. I'm covered in beer. What a champ. Huh? Shit. So I had to pull over, dump the beer out, swish it in the water, get some sand in there from the lake, finish off the other 4 on the way home. Just shows you. Patriots in control. Himself and his country, baby. And in control, even after spilled beer on the way home. That one was for the homies. Peace, brothers.
That's Wally's outrage moment of the fucking podcast there, man.
I was wondering if he was gonna, you know how you have some of those removable cup holders? I thought he was gonna remove it and drink it out of the cup holder.
Right.
I was expecting that.
The thing is, though, I'm not sure about the drinking and driving thing. I get paranoid. I get too paranoid in the car.
I know a lot of people that do it, but
there's no way
I've never done
that.
I've never done it.
I've never done that. Any chance a cop could pull you over and you got a fucking open beer?
Yeah. Exactly.
There's no way. Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Now Endo has been in the car with me, and she'll crack a drink.
Oh yeah. Cooch has too with me.
And I'm driving. I'm fine. And she'll even offer me some of the drink, and I'm just like, no. I just don't know. I just don't want it.
Right.
If I'm driving, I'm usually 100% sober, or 100% destroyed.
There's no in between.
There's really no in between. There really isn't. It's a dumb move.
Yeah.
It's a stupid move to do that. But we're about honesty here on the program here. Going deep action. You know what I'm saying? So tonight I wanted to fill everybody in. We were supposed to have the Dr. Nurse F show here with us to do some podcasting as well. They're coming in tomorrow if everyone is not sick. Now here's the thing. I get concerned when Dr. Pinkie Pie is not feeling well, because I start to think, COVID, red alert. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, what's wrong with you? I don't want to get sick. Let's not try to make everybody sick.
Right. Well, the whole thing too, right now, a lot of people are having really major issues with their allergies. And, you've got to be being in the medical field. You have to be really, really safe. If you don't feel good at all, you just don't go in. Even if it is, you're not sure, So that could be related to that, or she could simply have a standard cold.
Whatever. I just don't want to get. I don't want somebody
your feeling.
bringing their sicknesses into this. But I want to participate with podcasts. I mean, I love when they're in. They bring great things to the table. They make me fucking think hilarious, dumb fucking thoughts. I love the fact that they do that. I listen to all their stuff. It's good shit.
It is, and it's fun to listen to them because they're so fresh and new that it kind of like it kicks back memories of us when we first started out.
It's interesting because here's the thing. When you grew up the way that I grew up, and part of me can completely associate with Carlene or the doctor. What the fuck's her name? No, Nurse Fiona. Nurse Fiona. Okay, I don't mean to fucking reuse real names. Everybody gets pissed at me when I use real names. So I think if there's something that you learn when you're told what to do, you immediately go, okay, why? At what point do you tell yourself, yeah, I'm good with making up my own mind? Right. You know what I mean? Kleen, when is the last time somebody told you what to do and you're like, I know I should do that and I'm going to do that. I'm going to do what you say because you told me that. When is the last time you thought that? When is the last time it crossed your mind that some fucking person said, you do this, you should do this way, and then you took it into consideration and you did it that way? It never fucking happens. Let's be real.
If you're trying to like be, I don't know, majority of the time, no, I don't. But once in a while, if maybe it's like an older person or something like that, and I can see they're set in their ways or this or that, and you're trying to, I kind of pacify them once in a while.
But for the most part.
Majority of times, no.
You've made up your mind. You've lived half a goddamn century.
Right.
Okay? Do you think you're going to fucking change for any human being right now?
Probably not.
Who in their right mind
you can't
would come into your world and think for a fucking second that they're going to try to mold you into the fucking person that they want you to be?
It's kind of impossible.
Real.
It's kind of impossible after this point.
Let's be fucking real. It is impossible, because at some point you don't give a fuck.
Right.
You don't give a fuck. Here's the thing. You got limited seconds on this planet, right?
Right.
Okay, some fucking asshole telling you how you should fucking do things, they can go fuck themselves, okay?
Right.
I don't care. I just don't fucking give a shit. You want to go, you that's how you think. You just do that, man.
Right.
Go about your biz. Go find somebody else to fucking tell that shit to. And then this is just a common occurrence with everybody in this world. And this is back to what we talked about in the last show. What is it with everyone having to vanilla themselves down so that there's this just middle ground where we all gonna skate through? We're all gonna be fine as long as we say the right thing at the right time and nobody hears the wrong thing at the wrong time. It's just a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So now to circle back around, this is one of the reasons why I love when these guys come in here. They're not afraid. They're not scared.
Right.
They're just
themselves.
Exactly. As every fucking person should be, because guess what? You got one life.
Yep.
You don't get to redo. You don't get to, when I come back around, I'll do that the right way.
Yep.
When I come back around, I'll show everybody what I'm really like. Right?
Right, exactly.
Like Kleen, we all know Kleen wants to be wrapped in latex and have his mouth covered with a zipper and shit. We know that.
No, I'm not.
Come on.
I'm not in the bondage.
You want to get smacked on the ass with a paddle. We know it how it goes, Kleen.
You're so wise.
We know what Kleen wants. Kleen wants to be fucking manhandled by 14 bitches. As do I.
Mr. Burgundy, you have a massive erection.
That's what happens when you're manhandled by 14 bitches.
Kleen, you ever have group sex before? You ever have like more than one woman at a time?
Yeah.
What was that shit like? How many women at a time? Like one more than one? You've had more than one chick at a time?
Yeah. Well, I've had two twice.
You've had two girls
twice.
Okay, I've had two girls 4 times. I've had 2 girls at a time 4 times, but that doesn't count because 3 times were with the same 2 chicks.
Well, it still counts. Well, it's not different.
Does that
chicks.
count?
Yeah, it still counts.
Because it's the same chicks, though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can still add that to your resume.
The resume. I like that. We need to advocate. This is something I'm going to advocate for. Fuck the whole LinkedIn, business, blah blah blah. We should come up with a website that is all about your sexual exploits, so that you can rival. You can go up against here when you're if people were really fucking honest.
You remember my old list?
Oh yeah, I remember your list. You had a fucking piece of paper. You had a fucking piece of paper, and it had
shit.
you had BJ 69 swallowed.
Yep, anal,
took in the face. You had the
whole list.
I think we need to come up with a scorecard. We need to. It is time. Listen, this could offend people, but this could also be genius. Let's come up with a scorecard similar to baseball, where you put your lineup of how many women that you have done shit with, and then across the board, a rating system where you can rate the women by not only how many times they had sex or wanted to have sex,
but how the sex was too.
How the sex was, what they let you do,
what they were really skilled at, and what they were kind of like
exactly.
a 1 through 10 system.
This is something that needs to happen, Kleen. What do you think? This is a great idea.
That'd be freaking hilarious.
I think this is a fucking genius move, because not only could this help future generations of people who are going to fuck these people that you've dumped, this could be something that you could definitely go up against your friends. How much did this bitch weigh?
Wow.
How fat was she?
Yeah, but you'd have to remember.
Did she have fucked up teeth?
You'd have to remember their first and last name, or even their first name then.
No. I mean, we're talking. Listen, I'm telling you right now. What I want to develop, I'm going to tell you this right now, okay? This is something that I've thought of for many a year. There needs to be something called fucked up Facebook.
Fucked book. Or
no.
Fucked book.
Fucked up Facebook.
That'd be funny.
And it is nothing but just terrible stories of the actual people you fucking banged and how awful or good it was. And
it'd be entertaining.
It would be entertaining as hell. And people would be so fucking pissed off about it, because we live in a world now where we can't tell anybody. We can't tell Rebel Wilson that she looks good because she's not fucking fat anymore. You're not a big fat bloated piece of shit. Hey,
there's a lot of people out there that like big men or big women too. So
right.
So
but
they
everybody gets the main story is, and this constantly goes back to a world we live in now. The world we live in now is black and white. There are two races. There's the white race, and then there's the black race. There's where all the headlines go.
Yeah, and the other races
right? Don't you
ignored.
think? All the other races get fucking ignored.
I know.
There's yellow. There's Mexo. There's fucking Spicky. There's fucking.
There's all the mixes too.
There's everything in between. But nope. Just the darkest of the darks and the lightest of the lights. They're the fucking most important shit. That's what's going on. Everybody's got to have that. That's all they could make anything about. That's all you got is those two races, right? Isn't that it? I think that's all you got is those two races, right?
Seems like the only two that complain.
Yes. That's very much so true. They get the hill rods on the one side versus the people who are downtrodden and have been slaves for fucking hundreds of years.
Yep.
Anywho, how do we get up in this fucking tangent?
I don't know, but we're going back to fuckbook, right? Or fucked up.
Oh
book?
yes, fuck Facebook right now. So, what did I say?
Fucked up book. I think
fucked up Facebook. I want people to be honest. I do. Everybody on Instagram posts the most beautiful photos, all touched up and beautiful. No.
How about you call it the bang list?
No. I want to see. You know what I want to see? I want to see the next time Kendall Jenner posts a picture on Facebook. I want it to be a turd dropping out of her butthole. Okay.
Wow,
that's what I want.
That would catch some views, I bet.
That would catch a lot of views.
Yeah, she'd probably get banned for a couple days or something.
The curiosity effect would definitely be
but
there.
the hits would probably go through. They'd be insane.
Dude, it would be millions. If the headline on CNN was Kendall Jenner posts pictures of fucking poop coming out of her asshole.
I honestly don't think I'd want to see it, but I'd have to see it because it's like a train wreck. You got to view it at least once. Go,
Kleen.
Geez, that was nasty.
Kleen, let's be real.
No, I'm not.
Have you seen what she looks like?
Kendall Jenner? Yeah, she's. Yeah. If I remember, she's hot. I haven't seen her.
If I remember,
I haven't.
Clean.
I'm not a big.
Clean. You would clean that asshole while the shit was coming out.
I don't know about
you
that.
would. You would lick her bottle.
I would not eat the corn out of her shit. No, I'm not into that.
Have you seen what she looks like, Clean?
It's been a while. I haven't seen her probably. They're on TV, on that program and stuff. So
Kleen.
The Kardashians, keeping up with the Kardashians.
Let's be real, Kleen. You want to talk to the devil about this? You want to talk to the devil about this?
Sure, might as well. Let's get the devil's opinion on this.
Mr. Kleen, let's be serious now, okay? Kendall Jenner, she poops pure chocolate.
Pure? Is it white chocolate or dark chocolate?
Willy Wonka chocolate comes out of her butthole.
Wow.
And I'm not joking, Kleen. This is the real fucking shit.
Literally.
Little Italy.
Literally.
That's what Kleen says, Little Italy.
Literally.
Kleen, I'm not even kidding. If there are very few women in this planet that you want to lick the chocolate out of her butthole, you may have
I can't think of any.
You would have to have a propane heater or one of those little torches.
Oh yeah, I have one of those.
And some marshmallows.
Oh, so you're making s'mores right there out of her butt crack.
And I would warm up the mallow with my propane tank, a little portable one. And I would shove some Hershey's right up in her asshole. Okay?
And have her poop it out.
And then I don't care what comes out. I don't give a fuck. If a human being comes out, I will eat this fucking abortion out of her ass.
Wow, that's a crazy abortion.
The abortion some more is my favorite. Listen, I'm the devil. The abortion some more.
That's nasty.
Okay. I will push it between a couple of.
Do you like it original, extra crispy?
I like cinnamon grams. I do not do the regular grams.
Oh, cinnamon grams?
Cinnamograms are the only grams that I will do. And these cinnamograms will have abortion mallow and chocolate shit.
Oh.
And I will still eat it.
Oh.
That is how hot this bitch is.
Wow.
Okay, this is what I'm saying to you, Kleen.
Wow.
That motherfucker's serious.
I guess so.
Kleen.
I think he's got pent-up frustration.
Frustration.
The devil hasn't been laid in a while.
The devil.
Oh, you got to watch it, devil. You might end up committing suicide, like that guy in.
If you don't get enough
India.
sex.
Yeah.
If you don't get enough. Do you think the devil doesn't get enough sex?
I'm sure he gets sex whenever he wants. Probably more than he wants.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He doesn't have the ability to refuse.
I mean, let's be real. The devil just said that he would have an abortion. He would eat an abortion some more.
Oh. He never did answer if he liked original or extra crispy abortions.
I'm definitely going extra crispy.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. When you go to like China Palace or you go to the...
You got to get that good...
You go to Panda Express and shit like that, you get the fucking... You get that shit? Yeah.
I like the... I really love the crab cheese, the crab ragoon or whatever they call it. That's good shit.
Let's talk about what's on tap, Kleen. We got some what's on tap tunes here now. I got things. What do you got there, Kleen? What are you drinking?
I am drinking absolutely nothing right now. My coffee ran out.
What am I drinking? I am drinking Final Absolution. Earlier I had a orange whip from the Rochester Mills Brewery. Great brewing company. I love Rochester Mills. I've never been to it. Or was I at Rochester Mills? I may have been at Rochester Mills last year with Endo. We went there one time. So
I always wanted to go to a Founders Brewery too. So they have those tours down in like Grand Rapids and places like that.
I can't remember. Was I at Founders? Name some beers. Dirty Bastard Founders? I've been to Founders. I have been to Founders, yeah.
That's one of my favorite breweries.
Yeah, there's some good stuff at the Founders Brewing Company. I've been there. But nothing as good as the Cedar Springs Brewing Company, everybody. csbrew.com. Go to csbrew.com. Friend of ours. Nice. Great, amazing beers. Some of the best beers in the fucking world. In the world, literally in the world. I'm not even joking. Okay,
I'll have to try some out.
Challenge. Ready?
Challenge.
I got a question for you. Do you know how to defrost a goddamn refrigerator?
Yep.
How do you do it?
Typically, most of them you just unplug.
Did you say Tipley again? You're always talking Tipley.
Tipley, I know.
What is with the Tipley?
I run my words together occasionally, especially when I'm lacking sleep.
He's always tippling.
Most of the time when I'm coming in, I'm operating on about 4 hours of sleep.
He's operating on 4 hours of sleep, which makes it always interesting when I do stuff like this. It's time for Mr. Greenspan.
Nothing.
I know. What the hell?
No dancing, no nothing.
I did a little head nod.
You're on video, motherfucker. You got to dance. There was no dancing.
I was like this.
Come on, man.
Fuck it.
Exactly.
That's what you said.
I know.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
Start my vacation tomorrow. So
let's talk about this. What are you gonna do? You gonna bang in a tent? You're gonna bang in a tent, right?
No. We're staying in a cottage. We got I rented 2 cottages. So
like little cabins kind of things.
Yeah, they're kind of more like little cabins connect together, almost like a little hotel room in each one.
Well, that's
and then it's got nice place to swim and barbecue out and stuff like that. So we're gonna chill out.
Kleen, do you find it hard to like you're doing like relationship type stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You know as well as I do. You've been in these relationships before, okay? Shit goes awry. Seriously,
it can. Yeah, it can. And unfortunately,
everybody goes into these relationships with the best of intentions, okay? But to be honest with you, I haven't. Since like 1994, 95, I've gone into every relationship saying like, nah, someone's going to fuck this up. It wasn't until like a year and a half ago that I was like, okay, this could be good. And then shit just fucking was exactly the same fucking bullshit that everything else was. You know, there's this level of like realism that you're going to be, that someone's going to buy into. And if it goes off the rails because of her expectations or your expectations, everything just fucking goes to shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
At what point does her, your fakeness or her realness and your realness, when do all of these things hit a head and you're just like, like your past relationship you were in with, Mischief, okay?
Yeah.
That was fine. Everything was going rock and roll, right?
Yeah.
Rock and roll. Everything was good. She was coming in the show, and
oh yeah.
But it just hit something went where it was just like it became like, hey, my sister's living with me.
Pretty much. I mean, we kind of felt like we were roommates after a while. It just didn't seem like we were doing things together anymore. And I would go off with my friends and do things, and she would go off with her, sister or friends, and we weren't really hanging out. Well, it was like we were just living together, and that was it.
Oh, yeah.
Which I understand. Life gets in the way sometimes. But,
It's true. It's true. And it doesn't matter how close somebody becomes with you during the time that they're there. It's this, how much do you trust and how much is, they investing in you as much as you're investing in them? And that's where the biggest thing is. If you're putting forth 70 to 80% of effort into it and you see only a little bit back, that's where shit goes awry. Am I right?
Yeah.
Because you want equal, which is what all women want these days. All women want this equality thing, and I'm completely on board with it. Do you know why, Kleen?
Why is that?
Because the second that women have all the equality as men do, all the dudes in the planet get to fucking piss and moan and complain and be little fucking bitches about it, just like all the women have been for the last however long they've been fucking doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's equality, motherfuckers. You want it? Then guess what? You can take it and have it.
It's kind of a double-edged sword.
Because guess what? Yeah, guess I want equality. You do want that. You dumb bitches want that shit, but guess what? The second that you have all the same shit that guys do, guess what you also get? A bunch of fucking assholes complaining, just like you motherfuckers have done for so fucking long.
Yeah. That can happen.
It's true.
Yep.
It can it's true. Kleen, am I right?
Yeah, it would
Equality,
be
equality can work in good ways. And equality can work in ways that you didn't even think, and that's probably one that these bitches didn't think about.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes being put on the pedestal is not so bad.
Yeah, it happens. Kleen, final words.
As usual, clean it if it's dirty.
Everybody, I'm the kid. Make sure you visit goindeepshow.com. Equality, guys. You're gonna love it. You are. Because guess what? All the bitching and moaning you did, you'll get there someday. It's coming at you. Bye. Till the next one.